Hey guys, I'm having a little trouble connecting with Sam right now. We might have to go without him tonight. Apparently, he has no internet out in Minot. I don't know what we're gonna do. Sam! Whoa!
Internet when you can travel. Well, we can't really travel, but we can come to Wisconsin. It's not great here with coronavirus, but what we're doing, drinking whiskey. We got a Wisconsin own tonight. We got the Driftless Glen.
Shout out to all the Glens.
Well, that's not showing up very well at all, but it's got a 94 by the New York Intelligence Spring Competition. Aged 4 years. It's pretty good for Wisconsin. You can't have liquor around here if it lasts 4 years. Like, it just doesn't last 4 years. They drink it that fast.
So cheers to you guys at home. I know you better be drinking as well, unless you're underage. I don't condone underage drinking.
These videos are for children as well. We just prefer that you listen without sound.
I've ID'd some people that wanted to be subscribers, and I've told them no.
We'll take all the subscribers we can get.
Okay.
Subscribe, just don't watch the videos.
Tell your kids.
Tell your kids. What is this, episode 7? 6?
This is chapter 6 that we're on.
I don't have my phone. I can't look. What? No, we've read Dad.
Maybe we're on chapter 7.
We're on chapter 7. Annie's in the background. Annie, can you go to our YouTube channel and check and see what episode we're on? I think we're on 7. Which one's that?
The Baby.
The Baby. We definitely have not read this.
We read chapter 6.
Yeah, we've read chapter 6. Show it to the people. Show it close. It's a little bright up there. We'll quiet it. Oh, the baby.
The baby.
The baby. Wow, our kimonos look great next to each other.
They really do.
You can really see the contrast, the blue and the black.
You can see Sam's chest hair. You can see my lack
You
of.
can see the chest hair. I've been wearing a hat all day, but the hair is still not terrible. I'm okay with it.
We'll go in raw.
Oh, we're going in raw. We go in raw a lot.
All right. Well, there might be some more interruptions tonight. We're in person. We've been drinking all day. I'm ready to get going.
Ooh, good stuff. Yeah, where did we have dinner? We had dinner at Houdini's
Gastropub.
Yes. Houdini's Escape Gastropub. Apparently Houdini's from Wisconsin.
Shout out to Harry.
Kind of like Elvis. He's probably still around here. Not really dead like the rumors say. It was like, what, 1935 they rumored he died?
26, I bet.
1926. Wow, Harry Houdini was old as fuck. If he was still around, which he is. Appleton's known for him. But yeah, we ate there. We had a few good drinks. We had a smoky, old fancy, old fashioned, as the people around here say. But I'm a little higher class than the normal Wisconsinite, so I say old fancy.
Yeah, I'm cultured. I haven't lived in Wisconsin all my life. Just maybe a third of my life.
Mm-hmm.
I've been around the block, Minnesota, North Dakota. I've seen the country. So, well, let's get going.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I was just explaining, like, you said we'd have more interruptions, and we've been drinking a little bit.
Well, so interrupt me more.
We had some old fancies. I had a lawnmower, which had some rhubarb liqueur. It was nothing major, but then we had some White Russians, Colorado Bulldogs, some mystery shots at Cleo's, which were delicious. Best mystery shots, $1.50 each that I've ever had in my life. Thank you, Cleo. You beautiful Bitch. I spelled it out. I didn't say it. This video is still for the children.
Don't demonetize us.
Don't demonetize us, you demons. We're also going to be shooting an advertisement after this. So if you found us on the advertisement, Steve's beautiful. I'm hot. Annie's sexy. She's not in this video, but she's right there. I had to say it.
At some point, she'll say something that will catch on camera.
She'll say something. But yeah, there's going to be an advertisement. You guys are going to love it. Steve, read us The Baby.
Chapter 7, The Baby. I had her in my arms, but she looked more human than most people did. The baby was small and quiet. I really
Small? This baby...
It's a small baby.
Sorry, it's been about 4 or 5 weeks since we've read or recorded anything. This baby is like 5 years in the making. She is not small. Okay, continue.
I really wanted all the kingdom stuff to be over. I really wanted all this kingdom stuff to be over with, but the child seemed to be quite innocent. I was trying to feed her today. The queen seemed way too lazy, and all of a sudden it started to crawl.
Oh, this is Scott then.
Oh yeah, it's definitely Scott.
Scott's holding the baby because the queen's just like doesn't care about the baby. She's got like postpartum, like because she was pregnant for 6 fucking years.
That'll do
Oh
it.
shit!
That'll do it.
We're just demonetized. I'm sorry. Here's our $1 million video.
Alright, I was trying to feed her today, and the queen seemed too lazy, and all of a sudden it started to crawl. That's when I got scared. It was a week-old baby learning how to crawl already. She was yellow-orange color.
Oh.
I lay in my crib and...
Scott lays in the crib?
I lay in my crib and look at the paper kite
So,
that made them...
Wow. I'm sorry, everyone. It's been weeks since we've read this book. We didn't get the viewership that I like on episode 6. Maybe it's because I didn't watch the video 30 times myself.
Shout out to the viewers. You guys sucked last time.
You guys suck.
Fuck you.
Frank?
Oh, no.
I already said it, Steve. I already said it.
Yeah.
But Frank?
Alright, well, fuck you guys then.
Fuck you, Frank. Fuck you. No shout out for Frank.
Shout
Tara,
out to Ryan, my realtor.
Ryan, realtor, thanks for getting Steve a house, but you didn't watch the video. Kara, I know you didn't watch the video. These are 2 sexy guys. I know you want to be watching, but you weren't watching. Why not?
Bitches.
So it's been a while since we watched or read, and we're reading along with the viewers at the same time. But yeah, so now this is Maria's writing, and she's writing in this is the baby. So we went from Scott, and now we're at the baby. Next sentence is just the baby. This is the baby's vision, point of view. Okay, Steve, go on. Sorry about that, everyone. We love you. Your microphone caught that.
Oh, no.
We got new microphones. They're probably pretty
You
good.
guys are great. We couldn't do it without your support.
Yeah, you guys are helping our careers take off.
I lay in my crib and look at the paper kite that my mother made for me when she was pregnant with me. Well, she only had 5 years to make
Only
it.
at 5 years.
I moved and swayed with the breeze. Her eyes opened. I almost screamed. There were 4 eyes looking at me. She hissed and some spit came out. I gave her the bottle and she tried to eat the plastic off the nipple.
What the hell are we talking about now?
I've never known. The entire time I've read this book, I've had no idea what's going
We're
on.
on the first page of this chapter, and it went from Scott, it went to the baby, and then it said, like, oh, I'm feeding this thing, it's got 4 eyes. It's talking about the baby again. Maria. Give up being an author. Like, I'm about done with this book, and we have a whole nother book of yours to read.
Oh.
Well, don't show the people that. That was this
my
finger.
finger.
That was this finger, Maria.
This is my ring finger.
Okay, go on, Steve.
I gave her the bottle and she tried to eat the plastic off the nipple from the bottle top. Her arms were short in length and she seemed to weigh 100 pounds even though she didn't look like it. Dense like a bowling ball. Whoa.
Turn one page, please. Oh, it's a very short chapter, thankfully.
She started to crawl towards me and I realized her eyes were black. I dropped her. Sam, didn't you get dropped as a baby at one time?
I did tell that story today. I've been dropped a few times as a child. Bonnie. Yeah, let's talk about this. I'm an engineer. Wow, that's a lot of liquor.
Sick break, bro.
I'm a mechanical engineer.
Wow.
For the Air Force. And I've always wondered how smart I could have been if I wasn't dropped like 3, 4, or 5 times as a child. Like, I probably went from like...
Maybe it helped.
President of the universe, president of the world, astronaut, doctor, lawyer, and then finally my mom stopped dropping me, and then I just became an engineer.
Is it true that your mom gave up on you at one point and you adopted another boy?
Well, my mom gave up on me before I was even conceived.
Wow!
Because I have 2 siblings.
Well, she didn't trust your dad in that case.
And they are both older than me, and they are both adopted. So yes, you were right. They. I'm a miracle child.
To be fair, they never had faith in their own genetics.
They never had faith because, yeah. You know what? That sounds great, though. Like, our day and age, to be shooting blanks, sounds fantastic. like, what a superpower. What a superpower. You're not going to be having, like, any...
What I would have given to shoot blanks.
And know that you're shooting blanks. And just be like, hey, like, it's cool, I'm shooting blanks. And they'd be like, no one should believe you at that point. But,
no.
I mean, now... So maybe I should get tested. But, yeah, you're right. My mom gave up on me before I was even born. Then she dropped me 6 times and cut my pinky off and cut my eye and cut my mustache. There, I got a little missing right there.
How old were you when she dropped you on your mustache?
We'll get my mom in one of these videos, but like they'll admit that I was in the emergency room like 6 or 7 times before I was 2 or 3.
Usually that creates an investigation at that point.
You would think, but they were good Christians, and yeah, who's gonna take a baby away from a good Christian family?
Thank God they didn't.
Thank God they didn't take me away. I could have been an astronaut or president of the universe.
I dropped her, and I heard a small scream coming from the background.
Yep.
And I heard a small scream in the background from the ant colony in the backyard of the castle.
Oh.
I don't know what that means.
I am so glad that, like, this is the last day of my vacation with Steve. Before we head home, make our journey home 15 hours. We drove 15 hours to be here with Steve. It's been a great trip, but I'm glad we're reading some Maria Clary because I forgot how horrendous this was. And it's made my night. Continue, Steve.
I felt panic inside of me and ran. As she started to slowly... As she started to slowly... Well, I mean, I'm drunk, okay? Big deal, I'm drunk. I've been drinking all day.
Big deal. Frank, you got a problem with it? You sober, Sally?
I've seen Frank's basement. It's littered with Jack Daniels bottles.
Oh, you're a Jack Daniels
He says
guy?
he's collecting them from some project that he's going to do. He'll never start it.
What's the
He's
project?
an alcoholic. He's too... I don't know. I think he just
Is
makes
he the
stuff
type
in
of the
his
guy
head.
that's buying Crown Royal bags on Facebook Marketplace? Because I've seen those sold. But what are you going to do with Jack Daniels bottles? Like, world's trashiest wedding? Is that what you're trying to accomplish on October 24th?
Trashy people get married in
2020 in Green Bay? Trashiest wedding because you're making all your Jack Daniels bottles out of into candles?
Shout out Ryan. I love Ryan.
Ryan, you're beautiful. Sorry, Frank really pissed me off when he didn't watch episode 6. And he admitted to it. Ryan, a guy that can't commit to a YouTube series, you think you want him to commit to your life? He can't commit 30 minutes to a YouTube series that he said that he loved? And you want him to commit to your life. Think again.
As she started to cry. I mean, okay, Sam, you read this line.
Can I read the line before, too? I felt a panic inside of me and ran. As she started to the lighting's awful in here, too, cry. As she started to cry. Maria, you did it again.
Yeah, you're fucking up the drums.
No. We're going to be reading that line for millenniums from now. I just saw on a billboard today, it was like, Jesus Christ, John 16:4. Like, that was the whole, sometimes they put a whole Bible verse on there and, like, whatever, do what you want. But this one just said Jesus Christ, and that was the whole Bible verse. And that's this one here, is like, as she started to cry. Maria Clary, 7:30, chapter 7, page 30. Like, Maria Clary. Like, we're going to be reading this for years, decades, millennium. Like, I'm going to be on it. When I'm president in 23 years, I don't know if the math works out. Someone's going to die in between here, but 23 years I'll be president. And, Maria, this is going to be my guide.
This is garbage.
That's my guide.
As she started to cry, she started to bite at her one-piece jammies and she did what looked like a backflip to get on her stomach.
Oh, wow.
I changed her diaper, and there was a web staring at me. I cringed. I cringed too, Maria. I cringed too.
We got a normal baby that turned into a zombie that now has 4 eyes, does backflips after a week, and it's spinning webs. Oh, shit, Steve. I spent $5 on zombie hot chocolate that we're not drinking right now, but
Oh, you bought that?
I did buy that. It's blood red hot chocolate.
Oh, hey, I think Annie chimed in, you guys.
Yeah,
Annie, what do you want to say?
I bought that hot chocolate.
Oh!
Annie flexing about the $5 hot chocolate. Careful, guys.
We all knew she would speak up at some point.
Yeah, I knew she was a big baller. Hot chocolate caller. And she did. She called out that hot chocolate. Excuse us. Sorry. Next video, I'll drink all the hot chocolate. I'll drink all the hot chocolate.
I changed her diaper, and there was a web staring at me. I cringed. I had multiple cuts on me from my pocket knife, and for my obsessive need for the other people's blood. My skin was a weird yellow-black color from the black hole sun.
Oh
And
my
it's
gosh, she's calling
black
some-
hole sun.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Scott. What's his name?
Chris Cornell.
Chris Cornell. I went to high school with Scott Cornell. He was 6'8".
Fuck you, Scott Cornell.
No,
Chris Cornell.
He was a good guy. Tall people are usually good guys. He was
They have to be.
legitimately 6'8". Freak.
Chris Cornell, though. Sad.
Rest in peace, Chris Cornell. Black hole sun. My skin was a weird yellow-black color from the black hole sun and the acidic clouds. I heard thunder as I grabbed a diaper from the blue backpack. I put the diaper on. It's like an ad lib. What do they call those?
An ad lib.
Yeah.
Ad lib.
Yeah.
Like adjective, noun,
Yeah.
color, like
Yeah.
adjective.
It was
I
a
guess.
blue backpack.
Blue backpack, spin web, spider butt.
I put the diaper
Diaper.
on her with some powder, and she wouldn't get a rash.
Yeah, we don't need no spider rashes.
It was getting late, so I took her to the crib so I could get some rest. It says I feel asleep. I'm guessing it means I fell asleep.
Oh, we'll assume.
To the
best
sound
in
of
the world.
rain.
Oh, it's raining now.
I woke up to webs everywhere. Welcome to Wisconsin. There's webs
There
everywhere.
were webs everywhere. We crossed the bridge today, and the whole thing was covered in spider webs.
She was under the bed. I tried my hardest not to scream.
Wow.
The king of the zombies walked in on it. Wow, was all he could say.
Wow, Scott, you can't even take care of a baby, you dirty slut, you whore.
The king of the zombies walked in on
Where's
it.
your glass at? Take a sippy poo. Sorry. It's only a 3-page chapter, and we're taking a long time. Like, this is a plenty long video for this, but we're not even done. You can't even get past 2 pages, Steven.
How much alcohol is in this?
Well, we drink that much. Not a
Show the
lot.
label.
51% alcohol.
That's 102 proof for the math whizzes at home.
It's not bad stuff. I bought it because I think the manager chose it himself. Like, he got to select through a couple barrels. And it wasn't a popular choice because the bottle in front of it, I chose the one behind it because Corona these days, you don't know who's touching bottles and who's touching their faces than them bottles. But the one in front of it was covered in dust with fingerprints. So, like, no one's touched the Driftless Glen in ages. And I just wanted to. Okay, keep going.
Alright, I'll start. The king of the zombies walked in on it. Wow, was all he could say. Where is she? He asked right away. I didn't want to tell him where her hiding place was. Under the bed, I said. He grabbed
I didn't
it.
want to tell her, but just why don't you just look?
Right
under
here
the
she
bed?
is.
Yeah, just look right under there.
He grabbed and screamed, "Her eyes!" I know, I said.
They
We
hadn't
both-
looked at the kid. It's been a week, and like she hadn't looked at the kid.
Black eyes.
Okay.
We both thought it was really weird that she looked like an insect of some sort. Or some sort of spider. He spat like he was on acid or something. Scott's been on acid, I
Scott
guarantee
did.
it at this
Oh,
point.
Scott's doing acid.
And couldn't stand the thought of holding her. You're mine, the baby whisperer.
The baby's talking already.
I mean, you tell me what that says.
You are mine. Yeah, you are mine.
The baby whisperer.
Baby whisperer.
I mean, sometimes I screw up because I'm drunk, but sometimes this is just
It's bad.
shit.
No, Maria's got us like over 1,000 views. I mean, I paid for most of those views on the advertisement, but that still counts. Still counts.
No one knows or remember what happens, but what happens next, but they both did. Sorry, cut this out.
No, we're not cutting any of this out. Dude.
No one knows or remembers what happens next, but they both die.
No way. Scott and Maria die?
Sadly.
Well, it's Teresa and somebody.
I went into the room to find them both dead as I took off my hat in silence.
Oh, that's got to be Scientist Zeke, because he's the only one that... No, it's the General is the only one that wears a hat. The Zombie General's the only one that wears a hat. You know what? When we become zombie famous, YouTube famous, in like 4 years, because I think that's about the proper time for people to get YouTube famous, people are going to go back and like listen to this book and just be like, wow, Teresa and Scott died. Big news.
Well, Sam, that was chapter 7.
Yeah, that was only 2.5 pages.
That's all I can handle.
Yeah, no, this is the only recording we're doing in person. Cheers. All of you, I hope you watch this. It hurts my feelings that you don't.